Hello everyone and welcome back. Sorry it's been so long since I've posted a video. Life has gotten in the way, technology has gotten in the way, but I have just ordered us a fresh batch of oils and we are ready to make some more soaps. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a special video because we're going to be changing up the format on this channel a little bit. It's no longer going to be tutorials as much as it's going to be watch me make soap and listen to me talk about stuff. I think overall it'll still be entertaining, and I'll make sure to put as much information in the subtitles as possible. That way it's still possible for you to follow my soap tutorial if you'd like to make one yourself. Today's piece is something that is being commissioned. So we have specific colors to follow, and I kind of have a general idea of what we're going for with this. If you would possibly be interested in getting a custom-made soap in any colors you'd like, you can look me up on Instagram at Jeffy and Chihuahua and send me a message on there, and we can discuss making whatever your imagination desires. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video, I want to introduce you guys to someone. This right here is Mr.Noodles. He is the sweetest little guy I've ever met. He's so soft and so fuzzy, and you would never imagine that he came from where he came from. One of my really good friends was renting out a house, and they recently had to evict somebody for non-payment. When they went to the house, it was seriously something out of a nightmare. The person left so much crap and garbage behind, it seriously looked like they'd never taken a single bag of garbage to the street for the garbage man to pick up, even though they had city garbage, so they didn't have to pay anything for it. It was automatically comes just with living inside the city limits. All they had to do was walk the trash to the road, but that never happened. That very, very clearly never happened. So my friend gets to work on fixing up this property, and on the second day that they were in the house, they found a cat hiding under a mattress. Yes, you heard me correctly. There was a cat that was abandoned by the last person that was living there. Over the course of the rest of that day, a second cat was spotted. So 2 cats were abandoned at the property that was just absolutely covered in garbage. My friend gave me a call, and I, of course, said that I would take in the cats, but one of the cats ended up escaping that day, which is really sad because they both seem to be house cats, 100% raised indoor baby house cats that just love to snuggle and have snacks and don't deserve to be outside in the rain. So I ended up picking up Mr. Noodles, and he's seriously the sweetest cat I've ever met. I can't believe he's so nice considering the disgusting mess I picked him up from. The absolutely crazy thing about it, though, is as ridiculously messed up as this place was, my friend's mom found the paperwork from the vet for both of the cats, and they were completely up to date on everything, which I found really, really surprising because, number one, this lady didn't have enough money to pay her rent, but she still made sure that she took care of her animals, and I really appreciate that. It makes me a little more sad that she had to abandon them, essentially. I assume she had nowhere else to take them, so it's kind of a sad situation. And honestly, I was feeling really bad for the lady until this next part. And then I don't even know what to think anymore, seriously. So that cat that ended up getting out, I wanted to try and recapture it because if this cat's been fed inside its entire life, it's probably going to have a really hard time fending for itself on the streets. So I ended up buying one of those live traps for like $35 at the Tractor Supply Company. And we put that out. The first night, we did not catch the correct cat. We caught a different cat, and so, of course, we released it. It was probably someone's pet. It looked pretty healthy, and we put the trap out a second night. The next morning, when we came back to check the trap, it was gone. Yes, gone. 2 nights prior, a toolbox was taken from the property, so my friend was pretty sure that the previous tenants were coming back after dark to, take things and stay on the property. At first, I didn't think that was very likely because, a toolbox has value, but just about anyone could be walking by and take it. But the fact that that cat cage was taken, for me, really assured that it was probably them. And then the icing on the cake, one of the neighbors came out and spoke to my friend and said that they did see the previous tenants there in the evening. So they were 100% the people who were stealing stuff from the property. But it's so messed up because it's like supposedly you cared a lot about these cats. That's the impression I have based on how nice the cats are and the fact that like their paperwork, their documents were in a secured location. You really seem to care about them. I'm trying to help them. Why would you take the cage that I'm trying to use to like help? And the only possible things I can think of, seriously, one of two options here. I'm thinking the cage was either taken because on the second night I did catch the right cat. And if that's the case, I can completely understand that. You know, you loved your cats, you see one of them outside in a cage, of course, like I would take the cat personally. But also, in the back of my head, I'm like, they stole so much shit. They could easily be just trying to go sell this cage for drugs or something. I don't know. I don't have much faith left in humanity at this point. I mean, to see the cats living in that condition and then to see them left behind. Right now, though, Noodles is safe and in my home. He's doing a really good job of just being a happy guy. My cats don't exactly love the fact that he's here right now because he's staying in their bedroom and Nosy is a jealous little kitty. Mr. Noodles is on the market for a new home right now, and he would love somewhere where he could be the only kitty and get all of the attention in the world. If you happen to live in the North Carolina or South Carolina area and you know somebody that might be interested in having Mr. Noodles be their new best friend, you can send me a message on Instagram, Jeffy and Chihuahua, and I'll get back to you on there because I would love to find him a good home. After everything he's been through, I'm going to be absolutely certain that the next place is his last place. I would love to keep him, but all of my pets have made it abundantly clear that Mr. Noodles needs to find his own mom. They're all jealous little babies. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on Mr. Noodles. I know he's just the most handsome and charming guy. I'd also love to hear what you guys think of this new video format. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.